I imagine Gibson as a frail Slovenian femboy. We are going schizoid rant tonight, boys. We are gonna do this. Birds aren't real. And they squeeze the out of a baby until it just goes. Welcome everybody to the Mike Sock Podcast. I'm here with the boys tonight. We got Grenadier, Reaper, Raccoon, and Gibson, and myself. And there's no general topic. We're just here having a good old grand time. Hey, Grenadier.
What's up?
Did you just go to a Disturbed fucking concert?
I did. I just got home.
Where was it, dude?
Springfield.
Which Springfield? There's about 90.
Illinois.
Oh, I'm in Illinois right now, actually. I'm in Effingham, thinking about it.
Oh, dude. Tomorrow then, if you're still around here, Mission Barbecue. Fucking best barbecue I've ever had.
So I'm actually heading to Geneva at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And
how do you cross an ocean?
Geneva, Illinois. It's on the outskirts of Chicago.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But I'm probably going to take the 24 back east and head this way. So, I mean, I might go check out Mission Barbecue. That shit sounds good.
It is.
Like, it sounds good.
This is where you just get turned on by food.
Dude, you're not even joking. I'm like a fucking huge foodie when it comes to it. And the problem is I'm trying to make my body go into ketosis right now to lose a bunch of weight. But it's like...
or ketoacidosis.
No, ketoacidosis is the bad one. You don't want.
I lost 30 pounds in 1 month.
I understand that, but that means your body's not making insulin though.
It only costs $30K.
Oh wow, that's great. I have like 5.
I was about to say, like, yeah, that's great and all. That's if your insurance doesn't cover it.
We had to pay $6K.
You had a what? Say it again. I didn't quite hear you because it's like
insurance covered like 90% of it.
Thought we weren't allowed to record Raccoon.
No, it's happening.
It's happening.
We'll just record it. We'll just replace his audio with a bunch of like silly shit, and it'll be along the lines of like, "Hi, I'm Raccoon," and then just constantly loop that over every time he lights up. Hi, I'm Raccoon. Hi, yeah, like right there. It's gonna be, "Hi, I'm Raccoon."
Actual raccoon noises.
since we somehow managed to get to the hospital topic already, even though we didn't even get shots in, it's just
diabetes.
What's the most stupidest shit you did in the hospital? Let's go.
I don't have
stupidest way to get there?
Illegally or legally, I don't care.
Stupidest way to get there, or stupidest thing you've done while actually there?
Stupidest thing while you done there.
I ate 15 muffins in 1 day.
What the fuck?
In the hospital cafeteria.
Oh, why the fuck?
They're good. Doctor's like, you gotta stop eating this. We're trying to get your blood sugar down.
Wheelchair racing?
Done that one.
I haven't done a hospital, but I did do it in a grocery store.
Then in the hospital parking lot.
Oh, you gotta say.
You got it easy on that one.
That's when you just go around to Sam's Club and just try all the free shit they're giving away.
Well, no. So the worst thing I think I've done, it's not hospital, but it's milk jousting. It's no. So you get 4 guys together, right? 4 buddies, right? And so you get 4 guys, 2 carts, 2 people per cart, right? And you go and you find a long aisle, usually like somewhere isolated, preferably somewhere where like if something's spilled, someone will like cover it, right? And so what we would do is someone sits in the cart, the other guy pushes, and then you have a jug of milk, and then you joust with the milk bottles.
I'm not gonna lie. I worked at a Dollar General. You're an asshole for doing that.
I worked at Walmart overnights. I don't give a shit.
Oh, okay.
That's
so
the problem.
That
It's Walmart.
That's understandable.
Dude, it's Central Florida. There's nothing going on, my guy. Like, just let it happen.
That's usually South Florida.
There goes Gibson.
Oh.
Bye, Gibson.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice having you. Thanks for coming to the Mike Sock Podcast. He probably lost connection because he just straight dropped. I imagine Gibson as a frail Slovenian femboy. Actually, no. That's what sheriff
Thinking
is.
more like.
I was going to say, yeah, that's sheriff on that one, dog.
Yeah, sheriff is the frail Slovenian femboy. If you wake up in your bunk and you find yourself cuddling another man and it's not outside, then yeah, you've probably found the gay TM. I'm gonna put in a little overlay where it just fades in. It's like some script and it's gonna have the gay with a sparkly noise over it.
That's what most people are gonna say about me and my fucking hot pink Comic Sans.
What?
Yeah, we've all agreed that Reaper's gonna have when I start doing captions for like gaming videos and shit, we've all agreed that Reaper's gonna have hot pink Comic Sans as his captions. Okay, so real shit, Raccoon, you seem like you would be like the you're definitely like a Verdana in brown is like what I would give you.
Oh, I thought it was crimson. I like crimson. Cool color.
I'll give you Crimson Impact.
I was about to say, you want the blood of your enemies? Jesus. Didn't know you were that type of Raccoon.
Yeah, dude.
Then Grenadier, I don't know, Grenadier, what do you want for your
like
lovely,
a light blue.
lovely captions? Oh, come on,
I like
man.
a light blue.
Welcome to the hot pink society.
Fuck it, navy blue.
Navy blue. Okay, so like, what kind of font? You want like script, or you like a bold,
Comic
ballsy,
Sans,
or
I think.
no, Comic Sans
probably
is taken.
script.
Script? You want to do like a? Okay, I'll have to find a good script then. All right, so I was gonna say I have to write this down, but it's just going in the podcast, so it's.
You just got it on recording.
Man, oh man, oh man. From Reed City, Michigan, down to fucking Murfreesboro. I can't even say that right, but Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and that was my first time ever in Michigan, and I kind of like it.
I have a pizza on my roof.
On your roof? Is that like gold on the ceiling?
No, it's just a pizza that's on my roof.
There's a Pizza Hut on your roof?
I was supposed to say, yo, there's just a free pizza.
There's a box with a pizza inside of it that's stuck in my gutter.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, nobody out pizzas the Hut. They're delivering before you even order it.
I don't even know what brand it is. I just know it's a pizza box. So I'm like,
probably like
this is where you go on an adventure and find out.
Yeah, you gotta fucking videotape yourself going up there. No way you're gonna get away with this one.
The only thing I can just imagine just hearing, "Oh, my name is Raccoon, and welcome to Jackass," and just jumps off.
What do you guys imagine look like? Like seriously though.
You?
Yeah.
Okay, real shit.
Like a raccoon.
Yeah, obviously.
You don't look like raccoon eggs, that's for sure.
Was he like a fucking stoner?
Yeah, dude, with his big ass hair and shit. I love that man. I wish he'd come back. I hope he's okay. He's had like some health issues or some shit recently, and he's like homeless or whatever the fuck. So it's like, raccoon eggs, please come back. I want funny.
Like majority of the reason, at the beginning, the majority of the reason why he stopped doing it was because he got to a point where he was just so big and famous.
Yeah,
he would just get recognized instantly, so that's why he stopped.
Right, yeah. And I remember, like, I don't know if it was like a private post or one of his videos, but I remember it was something pertaining to him saying, like, oh, I'm getting recognized everywhere I go, guys. And I'm just like, oh, sucks. Especially when most of your shit is based on, like, the randomness because you're just another dude, and now it's like, oh, he's here, oh my god, like, fuck that.
Yeah, it's like one of the problems when you become, like, famous on the internet. You get known known for doing stupid shit, then it just, like, just ruins the essence of your character.
And then people, when people want to just see you fall.
Yeah, no, that's bad, yeah.
Taking you out of, like, taking random clips out of context and all that shit.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I don't know. I like Jay Schlatt a lot. Like, I watch him and like Game Grumps and like Mizkif and shit. So, you know, they're fucking like, yeah, they're supreme fucking edgelords. But it's great because it's like all the negative bullshit just bounces right off of these guys and into some other shit. You know what I mean? They don't care. You know, they're talking about like the crime of '99 and like fucking 9/11 like it's no big deal. And I think it's fucking hilarious.
I mean, Schlatt is from New York, isn't he? Or is it New Jersey?
No, he's from New York. I think he would spit on you if he heard you say he was from New Jersey.
Well, sorry, I meant Boston. My bad.
I don't know what's worse, Boston or Jersey?
I don't know. I've never been on the East Coast.
You get shot when you.
I was about to say, I just call it down the middle. Both of them are fucking terrible.
I don't know, dude, because I kind of like New Jersey. Like, I've been to I guess you would call it upstate, countryside, whatever. And I've also been to, like, in Jersey City, which smells like fucking paint. But, like, in all reality, it's not that bad. But, like, New York City is, like, a fucking cesspool. And it's like L.A., but, like, shittier.
Oh, you want to talk about shitty smell? Go to fucking Decatur, Illinois. That fucking Decatur. Place stinks.
Yeah, it smells like homeless over there. It's terrible.
The indication that you have entered upstate PA is that you smell manure.
That's true, and so is true for the rest of the Midwest. I was in... Fuck, where was I? I think it was Pennsylvania, actually. It might have been Pennsylvania or Ohio, but I had to actually, like, give way, like, you know, merge over to let a buggy on the interstate or, like, get around them or some shit. I'm like, yo, the fucking speed limit is 70, and you're in a horse-drawn carriage going, like, 15 at best. What? Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, I always imagine that when they're on the interstate, they're like going full power, and the horses are, like, at, like, the fastest gallop they can get.
I like to imagine you get like a bunch of them together and they have their own convoy and it's just like they're clogging up every highway. It's like, God, will you fucking move?
Sounds like something from the Midwest.
This is where you just get a snowplow and just put it in front of your truck and just put your foot down the pedal and just go.
I have a deer guard, so I'm tempted.
There's a law in Idaho that where if you're like an Amish person, you have a buggy and you're drunk, you can literally just have your horse legally take you back home. And you can't get a DUI.
I'm more curious on how you know this.
Yeah, have you been there and done that?
That's called body cam footage of some kind of a cop trying to pull over a guy in a buggy, but he was like passed out drunk, and the horse was just walking home.
Yeah. I saw that, and he tried to like pit maneuver the buggy or whatever, and it's like it didn't. Yeah. And the guy hops out, or he's like flailing around. There's like Bud Light and shit in the fucking. I guess you would call it floorboards, but like like the carriage and shit. Oh. That shit was fucking hilarious, man. The cop, he just calls for backup, and it's like a low-speed chase down this random-ass fucking parkway. Dude is totally assed out, like not giving a fuck, drunk off his dick.
And the horse couldn't give... yeah, the horse doesn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, it doesn't know what's going on. It's just going. Like, and it's not hitting nothing because it's a fucking horse, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the horse is like, this is my, like, I was born to do this. I don't care. I'm going to point A to point B, and there's nothing gonna stop me.
Oh, absolutely. I always wonder about like, am I gonna make that on time? But I look down at my clock. I'm like 6 hours into my sleeper birth break, and I haven't slept yet. 4 hours away. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Right, TikTok is like the Twitter of social media, is like video media or whatever you want to call it.
It's the Twitter of social media.
It's just a cesspool.
It is a fucking cesspool. Like it started off.
What makes it even more funny? Like TikTok is quote unquote a family app, but you've like
no, it's fucking
like literally kids to like middle schoolers dropping F-bombs and doing sexual shit. Like seriously. You're calling it a family
content
app?
on there?
You're calling
it it's fucking that. Do you guys remember all the fucking what was it? Fucked up shit that came out of TikTok?
Like in the beginning and shit?
No, like the silhouette challenge and all that shit.
Oh yeah. What was it? The caught lacking silhouette challenge, fucking something else where it's like you would steal shit from a school or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Devious Licks, dude.
Devious Licks, yeah.
Somebody stole a whole toilet out of my school.
Bro, what the fuck, over?
Dude,
guy brought a wrench.
What the fuck, over?
If you truly want to question what the fuck is going on, so I don't know how, but someone managed to break off one of they either used a wrench or broke the door down. But you know how like those like in high schools they have like those stalls.
Yeah.
So I don't know how, but they managed to take the door off of it, and basically just walked around with it the entire school day. No one even cared.
Yeah,
that's fucking funny as shit.
Those doors can break off with a certain amount of weight.
So in the girls' room in high school, I was dating this girl, and it was like a newer part of the school. So we go in, or she goes in the bathroom. I'm in the hall, and I just hear her scream and like start laughing and shit. I'm just like, oh wow, she must have seen my dick. But fucking like, come here, and I run in there. Like, I'm like, is there anyone else in here? Do I need to be worried about some shit? And she's like, no. And I look, and the stall, the door, and all the walls to the stall were just laying on the floor flat, like someone had ripped them down. I'm like, what in the goddamn fuck is this shit? I didn't realize this at the time. There was a camera watching that hallway. And so later in that block I was in, I get called into the fucking principal's office. Or whatever the fuck it is, like the dean of students or some shit, and they're like, hey, we caught you going into girls' bathroom. I'm like, what? So I ended up getting like detention or some shit for it, and I'm like, really? Just going in there, and that's it? That's what we're gonna do? Okay.
I got 2 hours of detention to put my feet on the wall.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised they didn't try pushing that, making you be the one who gets punished for, the doors and shit.
Yo, you ain't shitting, because at that same, like a week earlier or later or some shit, I forget which, but like around that time, I went in the boys' room, same fucking hallway, right? I go in there, and I see something behind like the toilet, right, in the stall. I check it out, and it's a bag of weed, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And so I didn't fuck with it, because I know if you fuck with someone else's stash, that was probably a sale waiting to happen, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like a day later, my buddy I was talking to, he's like, yo, somebody stole my fucking weed. And I'm like, oh shit. Was it that shit that was in the bathroom? He's like, yeah, what the fuck? I'm like, no, I saw it. I didn't fuck with it. Dead serious. Fucking even smoke, bro.
No,
like
I went to...
oh my god, that just reminded me of a story as well. Oh my god, I don't know why he thought it was a good idea, because for basically Raccoon, who's literally just probably is not old enough to understand what it is, but my god, the smell of it was so strong that he tried to hide it in a Walmart bag in the trash can underneath the fucking garbage bag. I don't know who did it, but oh my god, that was genius and stupid at the same time. Like, damn.
Fucking amateur hour right here, brother.
You talking about the skunk weed?
I don't know what type of weed he got, but it was just damn.
It was that fucking dank is what it was, dog.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
like, no. Literally, he got caught because of the smell. It would have made it worse. What made it worse? It was this teacher's like first year at this high school. But she's been doing like it was her very first year at this high school, and after that, because like after the end of the school year, she said basically fuck it, we're just watching Harry Potter for the rest of the year, and she got fired for that. I'm like she was the most based teacher, and looking back at it, like damn,
that's fucking balling. How many like rest of the year too? Shit, that's pretty balling though.
It was like just now to look back at it, like damn, she was like the best, like the base teacher we've ever had.
Yeah, no, I had a sub like that. There was one day, this kid was fucking with another one who was sitting next to me in this English, because we had we sat in groups of 4 with 2 of each pointing straight at each other, up against each other. And one kid was fucking with the kid I was sitting next to and ripped his assignment sheet, and I guess the one who I was sitting next to had a bad day and just flipped to this fucking desk and said, dude, what the fuck? And we had a sub that day, just walked over calmly and said, hey, calm down. Do you need to go out in the hallway, blow off some steam? So went out, never reported it.
Like, all right. You don't realize until after you went through the school, like, damn, like, the certain teachers were fucking based.
Yeah, no, and
man, that's
what pissed me off the most is that sub later got fired that same year because apparently he told a student to sit the fuck down or some shit, and he got fired for it.
What?
Yeah, he was known throughout the entire school as being the coolest substitute because he'll practically let you do whatever the fuck you want, as long as, one, you're not getting in trouble, you're not being too loud, and you're getting your shit done. Or you have your shit done.
Right,
and he'll let you do whatever. And he got fired because I guess he told some kid to shut the fuck up and sit down, and he got swung at.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
That just reminds me of like the math substitute that I had in like my senior year, because the math class that I was taking, it was like I forget what it was. It was like it had something to do with like to do like algebra, like 1, 2, and geometry mixed together. I can't fucking remember what it's called, but it was like a college level class. And what made it fucking beautiful, majority of the good chunk of the school year, we mainly had substitutes because they didn't have a teacher to cover that. Then of course, once we did get a teacher to cover it, we got a teacher that is used to in China teaching their way. So it's basically
the Chinese exchange teacher. You've heard of the foreign exchange student. Here's your foreign exchange teacher, bitch.
And she was so used to teaching that style of way that like if you try to ask her to slow down and go over it again, you come back to you. Like, no, you have to come back to school to do tutoring for it. And, like, the only thing I'm like, everyone in the class is like, are you fucking serious? We're just asking you, can you slow down a bit because we're not used to your style of teaching.
All please stand for the Chinese national anthem. And it's just like fucking Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh comes out and it's just Avatar the Airbender in the fucking front. Everything was fine until Xi Jinping attacked.
This like going on for about 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 months. But then of course all of her students didn't like her because she would just keep going with the lesson, even though we asked her to slow down, and she wouldn't. Then eventually she realized it's not working out. So for the rest of the year we basically just substitute again, which was like. It was like we tried to in the can't remember who. She was part of the math department, but she was like she was like an administrator to it as well. She was like the head department of the math, but she had a teaching and a administrator roles at the same time. So every once in a while we would get her to do. She would do it, but there was times where she couldn't teach the class because her administrative duties needed her. So basically, we had that entire day is basically a free day. You can go to whatever you can go to whatever other teacher's math class and just chill in there.
Yeah, so I sucked a dick.
What?
Yeah. I was sucking a fucking cock the other day, and it was like massive.
What? So your Red Bull can of a dick is not big enough for you?
Red Bull. I don't think it's. We're not far enough into the Mike Sock legacy to bring the fucking Red Bull can out, Chief. We got to get established here, and if we got to keep them asking questions like, "What does he mean, Red Bull can?" Like, yeah, no, you'll figure it out when you're older.
Yeah, once you're older.
There's never any typhoid, man.
Which is still just looking back in your high school years, you just realize damn, certain teachers were the fucking best, and you didn't realize it.
Yeah, especially if you're going through college.
No, I still just love that when the high school teachers are like, oh yeah, your college professors won't allow you to get away with this. College professors, oh yeah, you guys can do whatever the fuck you want after class.
It depends though,
pass the fuck out.
Because if you go to a community college, it's basically just high school 2.0, but you're paying for it this time.
Yeah.
That's what I ended up going to. That shit sucked. Yeah,
no, I'm going to fucking community college now. And the last English class I had to take, I ended up having to drop it because the teacher was just so fucking strict. She was grading all of our reports like we were fucking English majors. No, it was the intro to English. And
dude, oh my god.
I remember because apparently I missed the first day because I never got the notification on when classes started, but apparently first day she walked in and said her favorite thing is failing students.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I fucking later looked back on ratemyprofessor.com. Not even joking.
Rate or rape?
Rate.
Rate. Okay, there's a T in there. Got making sure.
No,
well, just making
out of 20 people,
because we're not that far in the podcast.
Out of 20 people who took that survey, 2 people would take that class again.
I bet those 2 people were like huge kiss asses too. They're just like, yes, teacher, I love it when you fucking punish me, ma'am.
Yeah, and of course she
and they
wanted
probably
us to
loved it.
address her as her. I guess she combined her fucking what is it maiden name and her new marriage name, and she only wanted you to call her by her full name.
Bitch, I call
Like,
that
she
bitch
would not
Jenny. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it was like fucking Jenny Anderson, as an example. Like, her original name was Jenny, and her married name is now Anderson. And she only wanted you to address her as Miss Jenny Anderson.
Call her James Arnold and move on with your day.
Do you gotta say Jenny like a Forrest Gump? Jenny.
Jenny.
Well, that wasn't her name. I just used that as an example. But
I'd be like, whatever the fuck her name is, I just take the opposite, make it the masculine version. It's like Jenny Anderson. Okay, well that's James Anderson, I guess, because Anderson's like neutral.
Yeah, no,
Regardless.
James.
fucking one day she didn't post anywhere to turn in an assignment, like a major assignment, until 5 minutes before the class started. And when everyone walked in, it was like, "Hey, we can't find where we need to turn this assignment in." And she goes, "Well, I guess you're all getting zeros."
Hell fucking yeah, dude.
Yeah, and everyone was pissed. Like, you fucking added this thing when all of us are heading to fucking class because it was first thing in the morning. And you never post it until 5 minutes before class, and now you're failing all of us? Fuck you.
North Philly is
Fucking
like
cherry.
combat training.
No, that just reminded me of like if he was there's the assistant principal and the actual football coach who was an English coach. Just the assistant principal, he like if you're he is known for absolutely just hating freshmen. Just like if you sneezed incorrectly, he would just write you up for something fucking stupid.
You sneeze like a.
I almost got sent to the principal's office in fucking middle school because in our cafeteria, I normally sit at the end of those long tables. And, one day, this girl who I knew wanted to sit there, and I sat in the middle next to another kid.
Ooh.
And, I think she ended up shoving me into the other kid, and then he started shoving me into her.
Hell fucking yeah.
Yeah, well, just fucking around because, of course, you're middle schoolers. You don't give a fuck, or you don't know better. So I'm just getting pushed into each other, and this fucking hall aide walked up, fucking pissed off as hell, and looks at me and says, "Get up, we're going to the principal's office." And I'm like, "I didn't do shit." And yeah, and she's like, "I don't care, get up." And everyone else at the table was like, "No, he wasn't the one doing it. It was those two." So adamant on getting me fucking in trouble for doing this shit that one of the other hall aides we called Dan the Man, who was fucking awesome, walks up and goes, "What's going on?" And they all explain it, and he's like, "Whatever." And I got left the fuck alone. But she fucking snarked at me. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, there's serpentines out there just like, oh, it doesn't matter what you do or how you if you do it correctly or not.
$1,000 a year.
It's just there's just something about it that's just off to them that you're still gonna get trouble no matter what.
Yeah, our fucking hall aides are the worst because they think they have the power of fucking teachers when their whole job is just walking around the building, making sure no one's hiding in the bathrooms, hooking up.
Hall monitor, hall pass.
Yeah, yeah, those fucking bastards. Fuck them.
Fuck off. You got a day job, never quit it.
Just starts ringing a bell. Hall passes.
Yeah, that's why a lot of
hall passes.
That's why a lot of us.
Resource officer starts doing it. And you're just like, all right, I don't feel like getting tackled today. Like, sure.
Yeah, no, that's what was cool about Dan the Man, because if you were having problems or if you were gonna be late to class, he'll write you a hall pass.
Fucking Dan the Man.
Yeah, he was fucking awesome.
Every time you say Dan the Man, I'm just gonna fucking scream that shit.
Hey man, he was awesome. So.
Fucking Dan. Dan the Man!
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at this point you said it so many times You soundboard at this rate.
What?
I'm pretty sure since you said it so many times, I'm pretty sure you just have it on your soundboard and all.
Wait, what did I say?
Dan the
Dan the man.
Dan the man!
Who's that?
I don't know, but he's the man.
Awesome
it's like does he live in Danville?
He does not.
That would be fucking fitting. I worked with this guy at this fucking shop, right? He was the shop foreskin. And he's the foreman. I call him shop foreskins because I'm an asshole. And there was this customer that walks in the shop, right? And his name is Dan. Like the dude, not the customer, but the foreskin. His name is Dan. And so the customer comes in. He's like this big buff biker dude, right? He's got the full leather strap. He's got the helmet and the glasses. And he comes up. He's like, Dan the man. And it's just like fucking, really, bro? You are the biggest stereotype. You are a walking fucking stereotype. Because he had like the gray goatee and shit. Like it was perfect.
I'm sure he was having fun with that stereotype.
Oh, fuck yeah, guarantee, dude. That's just LARPing for adults. That's all that shit is, bro. It's like Barbie doll for kids. Bikers is just fucking... It's Barbie doll for fully grown men that are basically trying to find their lost testosterone.
Biking is not very masculine. Okay.
I was going to say, sold like Raccoon, who's currently deficient.
I shit you not. I drink so much diet soda, and it has so much aspartame that it reduces my testosterone production by half, apparently.
Well, that's your problem. You drink fucking diet.
I think aspartame and like fake sweeteners, I think they're all a government plot.
Let's hear 'em out.
No, look, hear me out, right? So, like, think about it, right? So we're gonna push this whole diet thing, right? Like, oh, it's healthier, right? No sugar, whatever. It just still tastes like, I mean, it really doesn't, but it's supposed to taste just as decent as a regular Coke or Pepsi, whatever the fuck, diet drink.
Uh-huh.
And it's still shit.
As you drink it, well, it's not that it's so still shit, but it's the long-term effects it gives you, right? So you can have a nice, delicious Coca-Cola, right? Just regular red 12-ounce can of Coke. Crispy as a motherfucker, right? Tastes delicious, perfect after a burger or whatever the fuck, right? And then you go and you have like the silver can, and it's just, you open it and it's still crispy and it's still decent, but you just keep drinking it.
It doesn't taste the same.
It doesn't taste the same, right? And it's like, why does this not taste the same? I know there's different sweeteners like stevia and shit, but it's like, what are you doing to my body? This is a federal intervention. We are going schizoid rant tonight, boys. We are gonna do this. Birds aren't fucking real!
Wake up, California.
Ah! Wake up, commies! Birds aren't real! Aspartame is a government fucking ploy to fucking confine you within your own soul. Your testosterone will drop by 90%!
Then that's perfect for California. Just all little bitches.
I mean,
soy milk.
This has been a schizoid rant by Mike Sock.
Dude, I couldn't, dude. I tried almond milk and soy milk, and I just couldn't even drink it.
Almond milk is fucking dope as shit. I will say that.
I don't know. I don't like almond milk, but soy milk was horrible.
Like,
almond milk's okay, but
I'm also like, yeah, look, there's probably like machines for it, but you have to think about it, like, how the fuck did they manage to milk an almond before they have the technology? Like, how the fuck would that work?
The same way they milk a baby.
what?
They just put they put it, so you know how they make like grape juice and shit? They squeeze grapes. They squeeze almonds, right? And they just take, it's like caveman, monkey era, right? Like they take two rocks and just crunch, crunch, almond milk, right? And then they take a baby, and it's like they get the Satanists out and all the fucking crazy homicidal motherfuckers, and like, hey, I need some baby oil. I said baby milk, but we need baby oil, right? And they squeeze the shit out of a baby until it fucking just goes, and just fucking, oil. There you go. And then the U.S. invades, and next thing you know, there's WMDs in Iraq.
I was going to say, there's WMDs already in Iraq, because you forget that Russia already invaded them once.
You mean Afghanistan?
That's Afghanistan, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna fucking say.
Right, at the end of the day, those countries are the same.
Nope. History lesson. Iran-Iraq war. Okay. Both the United States and the Soviet Union were supporting Iraq to take down the Iranian regime. Guess what? He couldn't get the job done. We were giving him weapons and all kinds of shit and whatever the fuck. So, fast forward, you got Desert Storm, Desert Shield with Kuwait and all this and that and another. And then the inside job that is known as 9/11. Yeah, we're going there. And then suddenly, hey, now we're invading, right? Well, and then we find Saddam and kill his ass. Well, guess what? We got his ass because he wouldn't finish the job because we sent him way too much goddamn money and equipment because he couldn't get rid of Iran. There was no other reason. There were no WMDs. There was no fucking this and that. You know what I mean? It was.
He did have chemical weapons.
He did have chemical weapons. He had mustard gas and shit. But at the same time, so did Iran.
Yeah.
And we didn't go after Iran. It's basically just like, all right, you didn't hold your end of the bargain. We're going to hold our end up and kill your fucking ass.
Okay. If aliens
I think the
ever come to
problem
Earth,
with...
I'm going to be highly xenophobic towards aliens. Like, I'm talking, I want to eradicate any race that isn't from Earth.
That's the thing about the sci-fi universes, like Halo.
I was about to say, isn't that like the entire plot of Warhammer 40k, Halo?
Yeah.
But the problem with Halo is they were kind of fighting the Covenant War as if it was like a war against humans. You know what I mean? Like, you would expect they would be going balls to the fucking walls and using all kinds of fucking weapons, chemicals, biological, and all that shit. Because, the Covenant had no problems killing civilians.
You're talking about, like, the methods they were using against the Covenant and shit?
Yeah, Covenant was glassing
literally
planets.
Nuked. they sent, like, fucking super nukes, basically. I'm talking, like, a fucking triloton or whatever the fuck. Megaton.
Triloton.
Yeah. Like, they would send these, like super nukes through, like, subspace, but they wouldn't get there because they'd shot them down before they got there.
Yeah, but I'm talking more on the battle on the ground.
Now that makes sense.
It seemed like they were trying to limit their true capabilities.
Like, why would we fucking, as humans, show them mercy? They're not even fucking human.
Yeah, it's like
Earth, dog. Like, get out of here.
They were fighting as if the Covenant signed the Geneva Convention.
That reminds me of that scene from Starship Troopers where they're having the interview. It's like the dude with the bow ties on TV, and he's like, the fact that an alien species has intelligence beyond that is absolutely preposterous, or some shit like that. And it's like the fucking argument on TV about the fucking bugs and shit. That's what that reminds me of. For some fucking reason.
It's a great movie.
No, if there is intelligent life out there, just depending on how each side's going to react to each other.
Like, yeah,
there's a giant mech gun. Yeah, there's
intelligent life. It's just the fact that we're just too fucking dumb to understand them.
We haven't, neither one of us has discovered each other.
There's also the common trope in sci-fi that humans are the only race to use fucking kinetic weapons.
Like rifles and
yeah, and
rail guns and shit like that.
And shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about this earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, think about it. Like every sci-fi trope is that humans, right? Good guy, aliens, bad guy. Human equals gun. Doesn't matter how far in the future it is, right? Humans have gun. Gun go boom. It's like, slug throwers with the Mandalorians and shit. Same kind of thing, Humans get guns. Guns go burt.
I was about to say the slug throwers are mainly Tusken Raiders.
40K has lots of guns, besides bolters.
I was about to say, if you're talking about Mandalorians, I fucking love that idea they have. Like, oh yeah, majority of their fighting style is catered to go against Sith and Jedis. And they know, oh yeah, if I shoot them with a blaster bolt, they can reflect it. So fuck you, buckshot.
Yeah.
Reflect this asshole.
Doesn't matter how long ago or far ahead it is, buckshot is still effective.
I just still love that logic. Like, oh yeah, you might be able to deflect this, but what about this?
Parry this, you filthy casual.
I was just about to say that. Yes.
What wins? Technology that's considered out of date, or technology that's considered in date?
That's why the bayonet hasn't been taken off of the U.S.'s standard equipment. Because a
Bayonets
knife's
are
always going to be
genius.
useful.
Bayonets are genius, and here's why. Oh, I'm out of ammo for my long fucking plastic and metal stick. Well, now I just attach a sharp, pointy, ouchy bit on the end, and now suddenly it's a spear. Fuck you! And now you're just a spearman.
Yeah, no, I mean...
No. Speaking of the bayonet, I'm not even fucking joking, and I haven't... I can't remember if it's true or not, but last I heard, a fucking bayonet spike is fucking banned in Chicago.
Yeah, no, the bayonet adapter.
Well,
yeah, no, that's banned.
When are you gonna see a straight up like a homeless motherfucker bayonet charge a fucker?
Hey, it's Chicago, bro. Don't even guess twice on that shit.
It's fucking Chicago.
You'll see some fucking crazy methed out dude with an SKS, a Chinese SKS with a tri-point. He don't give a fuck. He's going fucking like your fucking ass, and you're going down to Clown Town, son. That's it. That's all she wrote.
God forbid you try to defend yourself, because then the city of Chicago is gonna fucking sue your ass.
Yeah.
That's fucking Chicago. Chicago should be its own fucking state, honestly.
I agree with you.
California.
California is its own fucking state.
North Philly should be quarantined in an urban warfare training center.
Last time I heard, California was trying to actually split into 3 states, like make Los Angeles, San Francisco, all those major cities its own state, and all the rural farmlands their own.
Yeah, I saw about that where like NorCal splits off with everything, and then it's like fucking LA and like Southern California just whatever. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Because every other Californian's pissed off at the major cities are deciding what the fucking state does, and that's a problem with Illinois. Chicago decides everything we fucking do.
Yeah, and I fucking love Illinois, dude. It's just that city ruins it all.
Yeah.
Then he's like just down here in Florida, like no one cares, no one gives a shit.
Well, no, you say that, but we have the same problem too in Florida, because it's like the problem is like there's just it's a different like I don't know, man. It's like a different demographic, right? So you got Orlando, Tampa, Miami, Tallahassee, shit like that. All those cities. Every time you see them, you see a lot of the votes coming out of there, and it's all like one-sided in the cities, but everywhere else is like the other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing with Illinois. It's both Chicago and Rockford decides exactly what we're going to fucking do.
Peoria is fucking like super fucking chill, and that's like the 3rd big city in fucking Illinois, if you think about it, or whatever.
Yeah. And then you got Decatur, which fucking reeks.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Decatur.
Yeah. But then there's Indiana, and that's just a whole different story.
Oh yeah, it's a whole different story.
I can't talk about Indiana because I've never been there.
I love Indiana.
It's just highway and roads.
Why I love Indiana. It's just open road, dude.
And then you got Illinois, which is just cornfields.
Yo, so me and my buddy,
corn and beans.
Yeah. So what would happen is I would call him out of nowhere, right? And I'd be like, "Hey, Richard, guess what?" And I just fucking put the mic away, like up in my face, and be like, "Fucking corn!" And then he'd just be like, "What is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Oh, nothing."
Why do you have so much corn? Why don't we have like wheat or rice? Why do we have to have corn?
Fuck wheat sucks, bro.
I mean, us Illinoisans aren't born. We just emerged from the cornfield looking for the nearest Casey's and a bottle of ranch dressing.
Casey's, huh?
Even in PA, the only crop I see at farms nowadays is just corn.
I would expect y'all to be born from a Portillo's.
That's Chicago.
That's just Chicago, okay.
Yeah, Portillo's is a Chicago thing. It's only recently until that they started spreading.
I've seen a couple of them on the interstate, like off of like the on and off ramps and shit, and I'm like, ooh, I want to try that because I have no idea. I have no fucking idea what it is.
It's good. They serve all kinds of stuff like burgers, hot dogs, pizzas. They got one thing that they're signature for is their milkshakes. And like their chocolate cake milkshake, they will literally take a slice of cake, put it in a blender, and mix it into the milkshake. It's fucking awesome.
Sounds fucking delicious, and
it
also
is.
very bad for you.
And And normally in the summertime, they have lemon cake.
Lemon cake? Ooh.
Like, that sounds good, but at the same time, it's just, oh my god, it's gotta be a lot of lemon.
Oh yeah, it fucking is.
Yeah, but that's like the best part of it, though. It's like, it's cake, so it's like sort of sweet, but it's like lemon. You know what I mean? It's
And the best part is like normally when milkshakes, you get something stuck in your straw. You're like, fuck, now it's a fucking piece of strawberry. With that, it's like, ooh, give me that piece of cake. Give me that piece of fucking cake.
Yeah,
it
makes it so much better. It's like, it's a prize, it's a prize, it's a prize.
I'm about to get a chunk of cake.
And now I want some fucking. I want to go to like a Freddy's. Now I want to go to a fucking Portillo's, but like still.
Like, I
want to go back to goddamn Qdoba. Fuck.
Yeah,
it's like, hey,
I was there earlier.
Do you guys know about the comedian like Gabriel Iglesias? He goes by the nickname of Fluffy.
Wow, holy shit. It's almost like he's
Yeah,
famous and nobody's heard of fucking Fluffy. Yes! We've heard of Fluffy, you monkey!
Ooh-ee. This reminded me when he told the story about that one place that he went to that basically just made a chocolate cake shake.
Yeah, that's Portillo's.
Just damn.
Mm-hmm. The one good thing to come out of Chicago.
I was gonna say, there's not much good that comes out of Chicago besides, like, pillows. That's it.
Yeah. We don't talk about Chicago pizza.
I've heard it's not real pizza. I've heard it's like Pennsylvania pizza.
Yeah, it's honestly, in my opinion, it's not that good.
I have yet to try New York pizza, and I'm very upset. New York's like literally a couple of days ago, and I could have got fucking New York pizza. Nope. You know what pisses me off? I've heard like from so many people, New York pizza is the GOAT. It's the best. It makes my balls fall off. Like, it's so good, right? But it's like everywhere else. Like, I haven't had New York pizza, but I've had pizza from other places around the country and shit. And for some fucking reason, Florida pizza tastes like the fucking best in my opinion. And I don't know if it's because I'm just from there or what, but seriously, there's just like a different flavor about it. I don't know.
Yeah, there's the place
I think
there's
a
place in Arbordale that's called Cell's Pizza. Oh my lord!
I think why fucking Florida pizza tastes so good is because when fucking a lot of like New Yorkers and New Jersey people, they get old, they move down to Florida and like their family comes and like, oh, it's nice here, and then they fucking move down there and shit, and so they bring like the recipe from the family, the fucking La Familia up in the north and shit, and they bring it down south. So I'm thinking you get the combination of the natural flavors from Florida, whatever, like how our shit grows, and then you get like the combination of how they make their shit, and it just makes this fucking cherry ass blend. Dude.
And you just casually just nut because it's so fucking good.
Dude, there's no reason it should be that good.
No, like, yeah, there's a place in Arbordale, in Arbordale, there's called Cell's Pizza, and like if you order an extra large, you're getting a fucking extra large, because the pizzas are so fucking gigantic. You're just like, what in the fuck?
Yeah, there's one place close to where I live. It's changed like owners 3 times.
Hi, Deanna.
Called Mama Maria's. First moved over there, that was like the only Italian joint we knew about, and it wasn't like that good. But then we found another place called Sal's, like closer, right? And
yep.
Woo, let me tell you, that shit was baller as fuck as a kid, man.
I'm a dip. See you guys.
See you, Rack. Thanks for joining.
But Jesus Christ, that size of that pizza is fucking beautiful.
Right, so we got about like 8 minutes left till we hit an hour. Do we want to like wrap shit up and maybe say some goodbyes and some fuck yous and some other shit?
Hey, hang on. Last thing. Let's end on something controversial.
Yeah, I love it.
Hawaiian pizza.
Sweet Jesus Christ.
No, okay, no. I'm not gonna be a dick about this because I've tried Hawaiian pizza, pineapple and ham. Right? That's what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can see where people like it. You know what I mean? I can see how people like it. I personally don't fucking like it. I think it's a fucking abomination, and I've tried it, so I can say that.
My opinion, I don't care. I'd rather have a pepperoni or a KC's taco pizza, but it's fine. Now, where I'm getting at, have you guys ever tried putting pineapple on a hamburger? Or like a cheeseburger?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
It's delicious.
Like a Hawaiian? Yeah, I fucking love it. It's good.
Like quesadilla burgers, right? It's the same kind of thing. Hawaiian burgers. Oh.
Yeah, it adds juice, like tomato.
Yeah, exactly. So I think pizza is sacred, bro. I am a pizza fucking like naturalist when it comes to it. It's like my go-to is cheese. I will judge a fucking pizzeria based on their cheese pizza because that is the most basic original pizza. If you fuck up cheese pizza, you're gonna fuck up everything else because how do you do that?
Yeah, no, I get it. I don't like cheese pizza. I like having some kind of meat on it. But another thing, if you ever see a Casey's, stop by and get a Casey's taco pizza.
I've been to plenty of Casey's in the Midwest, like Iowa and shit like that, because there's nothing around Nebraska, and I've yet to see pizza at fucking Casey's.
Well, normally, Casey's, like if you get a taco pizza, you have to like order an actual box because Casey's normally does like slices, but at least the one where I live by does like actual orders because there's not much restaurants by us besides like 2 bars and fucking like ice cream shack that's kind of shit. But Casey's is normally when people like, we're feeling lazy, we don't want to go far, let's go get Casey's pizza. And their taco pizza is pretty damn good. And from other Casey's I've seen, they also serve taco pizza. And what it is, it's basically, you got your meat, which is normally beef. They add tomato, lettuce, and beans, and they sprinkle like crushed up Dorito chips on it. And it's fucking good.
That sounds fucking good, like a Doritos Locos pizza.
Yeah, but it's the cheddar, not Doritos.
I was supposed to say, didn't they already try to make that before, like an actual Doritos pizza?
I don't doubt it.
Because it sounds so fucking familiar.
Yeah, no, for some reason, I don't remember, but I remember growing up and seeing, I think it was Pizza Hut. They used to serve like Oreo pizza, like an entire pizza made of like Oreo cookies and like the sauce.
Oh my
was like the cream.
remember that. Yes.
But I've tried to look it up, and I'm like, I can't find any trace of it.
No, there's no dude. No, I literally. I'm looking this shit up. There's no way that's not real. I remember Oreo pizza. Fuck right off. All right, Oreo pizza right now. Please give me something good here. Oreo pizza. Okay, so those are recipes. Pizza Hut. Hang on. What? God damn. Okay, maybe that's not what I'm looking for. Doesn't look like what I remember. But no, it was like a pizza, but it was just Oreo, like, ingredients, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I remember, like, a different, like, other places doing it, but I don't remember Pizza Hut doing it.
Yeah, no, I think it was Pizza Hut in the ads, but I was little when this happened. And I for the longest time, I can't find the original place that did it, like the original ads.
You're gonna fuck me up for like a week trying to find this shit, and I'm just gonna fucking find it or think of it out of nowhere, and I'm just gonna spam the shit out of you and be like, Grenadier, I found it, and just freak the fuck out, dude.
Please do, because for the longest time I've tried finding that ad and I can't find it.
Oh, I specifically, that's a fucking core memory unlocked right there, Chief. Like, there's no way.
I remember like another pizza company having it, not Pizza Hut though.
And maybe it wasn't Pizza Hut. It was like Pizza Hut was the first thing that came to my mind.
Wasn't Papa John's? It might have been Domino's.
I was about to say, like, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think it might have been Domino's. But I know back in that time.
Pizza Hut was king.
Because Papa John's was just starting around that time. Like, it wasn't that big, so it was like Pizza Hut and Domino's.
Oh, please, any viewers, if you find the fucking Oreo pizza, please give us a link or something, because I need that in my life. I will remake that shit with the OG recipe in my truck. I don't care. I'll figure it out, dude. Like, straight up.
Fucking starts a fire in your truck. Like a campfire.
We got two minutes to cancel out here, and I think that was good. I mean, shit, I had a good time. I enjoyed that. That was just like fucking bunch of dudes talking on the Discord. That's all that is right there. I'm cool with that. Reaper, you cool with that? All right, Reaper's cool with it. All right.
There actually is an Oreo pizza, and it's like in like Japan.
This motherfucker's still on the fucking Oreo pizza. I'm trying to wrap shit up here.
Damn right.
All right, well, anyways, fucking break. Thanks for fucking watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Make sure you, if you liked what you've seen, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you around. Yeah, keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, driver.